Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tustiana Windiani, conducting with Dedi Sofyan from Pakuan University. I would like to present our paper in the 6th Asian Education Symposium 2021. Let me share screen. I have a great pleasure to present my research paper entitled The Effect of Discovery Learning Model on the Students' Learning Achievement, Subtheme 1, The Well of Energy Sources in Indonesia. As an introduction, let me begin with the research background. There are some problems found. There are, first, teachers' difficulty in learning process. And the second, application of monotonous teaching model. And the third, students are less interested in the learning process. And the fourth, problems in students' understanding. Next, we are going to talk about theoretical backgrounds. Aisa states that learning achievements can produce a person learning experiences. In the year 2016, page 3. And Mubarak and Sulistyo states that learning achievements are abilities obtained by students through cognitive tests after teaching and learning activities to determine the intent to which students observe the subject matter. In the year 2014, page 216. Susanto states that learning achievements are changes that occur in students, both concerning cognitive, affective, and psychomotor aspects as a result of learning activities. In the year 2013, page 5. And the last, in the learning achievements are an ability process by students after completing learning activities through tests in the form of changes in the student behavior and mindset, which includes cognitive, affective, and psychomotor. This is by me, Windiani, in the years 2018, page 93. From the theoretical backgrounds above, it may be synthesized that learning achievement are the achievement of changes in the student behavior that tend to settle from the cognitive, affective, and psychomotor domains influenced by internal and external factors. Next is discovery learning. Discovery learning model is a learning process required when the delivery of the material is incomplete to students by Maharani in the year 2016, page 552. Juliana states that discovery learning model is a learning process that is not given as a whole, but involves students to organize, develop knowledge and skill for problem solving. In the year 2018, page 22. In contrast, Astuti in the year 2015, page 12 states that discovery learning model is the way of teaching that involves students in the process of mental activities through exchange of opinions with discussion, seminars, reading on their own, and trying on their own so that students can learn on their own. Meanwhile, Christine and Rahayu states that in the year 2016, page 89 suggests that the discovery learning model is a learning model through discovery. Next, based on the theories above, it can be synthesized that discovery learning model is a model that actively involves students in the learning activities to solve problems systematically, critically, logically, analytically, and scientifically for the expected final goals. Now, we are talking about research methodology. Here is the research method used in a quasi-experiment design of two groups involving 66 students of Cikidang 2 Primary School, Sukabumi, West Java. Here is normality test results. 1. Learning achievement through discovery learning model. And number 2, learning achievement through conventional model. Both of model have normal distribution. And next, here is the result of homogeneity. From discovery learning and conventional model, here is the result of calculation from the discovery learning and conventional model. Here is the process of research finding. This process shows that the differences between two models. Now, result and discussion. There is a significant effect of discovery learning model on the students' learning achievement as shown by the N-gain 21 of the experimental group and the N-gain 47 of the control group. The advantages of the discovery learning models. The first, helping students to develop readiness and mastery of skill in cognitive processes. And the second, learners acquire knowledge individually so that it can be understood and settled in their mind. And the third, generating motivation and passion for the students to study harder. And fourth, providing opportunities to advance and develop according to their respective abilities and interests. And the last, strengthening and increasing self-confidence with the process of self-discovery, because learning is centered on the learner with a very limited teacher rules. And now here is discovery learning drawbacks. First, teachers feel they have failed to detect problems and there are misunderstandings between teachers and students. And second, changes teaching habits that were originally as information providers to become facilitators, motivators, and mentors for students in the learning. And the third, facing teachers' words. And the last, not all students are able to make discoveries and the model does not apply to all topics. Apart from the advantages and disadvantages of the discovery learning model, this model has a positive influence on improving student learning achievements in sub-team 1 of the Wealth of Energy Resources in Indonesia in grade 4. Therefore, according to the description of the research result above, it can be concluded that the discovery learning model can improve student learning achievements compared to the conventional model. And the last is a conclusion. Based on the discussion of the recent results that have been described, it can be concluded that the application of discovery learning model has an effect on the student learning achievements of Subteam 1 Wealth of Energy Resources in the Indonesia in class 4A and 4B, the student at State Elementary School 2 Cikidang, Sukabumi, in the event semester for 2020 and 2021 school years. This can be seen from the average of n-gain value in the experimental group 4A through the discovery learning models, which is 21, while the average n-gain value in the control group through the conventional model is 47, with the percentage obtained in the experimental group by 100%, while in the control class group by 80%. Then the result of the hypothesis show that the t-test 6.9204 more than t-table 1.996 with DF 66 at the significant level of 0.05. Thus, the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternative hypothesis is accepted. I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.